Thank you so much, Christina, for having me. It's an honor to be here with, my amazing panelists. So we're really seeing a lot of different trends. I would say there are 5 major trends we've seen over the past year. We definitely see ESG shifting from risk management to a value driver. I would say that France and Europe in general are usually at the forefront of ESG regulation, really taking steps that go far beyond just mere reporting requirements. So that's very, very exciting to see. The second trend I would share is that there's been a big backlash against greenwashing. So it's not only led to increased regulation, we're also seeing more voluntary certification happening, more specifically the B Corp certification done by the nonprofit B Lab. We're seeing over 4,000 certified B corporations in more than 70 countries around the world and over 150 industries. And one of the exciting things I do as I teach on ESG to international partners is I'm seeing a shift even in South Korea. So South Korea experienced quite some pressure from fund managers to drastically cut carbon emissions, specifically for the big top 10 companies there, including Samsung. So what we saw is that South Korea is now embracing these ESG standards. We see that 9 out of 10 companies now have a separate ESG division. So we're definitely on our way to combat climate change that way, if you will. The third trend that we're seeing is that consumer and employee activism is on the increase. So we see that 84% of employees say they base their buying or even their career decisions on ESG credentials. So it's really starting from the ground up, from the communities, right, we're serving and consumers. The fourth trend I would say is very connected to our discussion today. It's that climate change is a social issue and not just an environmental issue. So we see it as a human rights issue. We see marginalized communities, obviously, that are disproportionately impacted in a myriad of ways. As the world is transitioning to green energy, it's also important to talk about social justice, about systematic racism issues. Really important to create equitable livelihoods for people who are even moving out of oil and gas businesses, people who are directly and indirectly impacted by climate change. And then finally, I would say impact investing in general is on the rise. We're always looking for, this triple bottom line. So it wouldn't be an ESG discussion if we didn't talk about that. ESG really shot up the agenda on the back of the pandemic. Research shows that 1 in 5 investors now intend to double their investments in the space.